blank in for his 5-year checkup today, and when the nurse came in to give him a vaccine booster, I told her why I decided to decline it, and explained that it was my right to do so. She actually thanked me for taking a stand and told me how much it pains her to have to give vaccines to uninformed families who don't know they have a right to decline. Felt so good, and when I explained it to Blank on the way home, he thanked me for watching over him and keeping him safe and healthy. Did you forget we're friends on here, Blank? Lol, believe it or not, it's completely legal for me to publicly state that I absolutely did not say that, and for the record, neither did you. It's also not a HIPAA violation for me to say that I gave your son a shiny sticker at the end of the appointment for being brave. So people who read this post can take what they will from that. Aw, how can you forget that you're friends with your nurse? Like, come on. Hey everyone, my name is Jake and welcome to Murdered by Words, where we're going to be looking at people who know how to put words in the right order in order for it to just destroy people online. Like, they say something and then they reply with this worded thing and it just destroys them. It murders them by words. Yeah, enjoy. NRA says, ammo sales surge 139%. That's a lot of freedom seeds. Ooh, kinda wish so many freedom seeds weren't flying out of anger pipes into people's stinky coconuts and organ barrels and making their loved ones leak so much boohoo water out of their peep orbs. As someone who uploads YouTube videos and YouTube being really strict with like swearing and graphic stuff, I really appreciate this post, thank you. Love Harry Potter but upset with J.K. Rowling? Try a new series, and they got other bugs. So their point is, here's a bunch of books that wouldn't exist without her and her amazing talent. Yeah, what an epic own. Wizard of Earthsea was published 30 years before Harry Potter was even a good idea in Rowling's head, and Gaiman's Book of Magic was published 7 years before Harry Potter as well, not to even mention how she isn't remotely responsible for those works displayed either. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that thought of wizards and fantasy before J.K. Rowling. As much as Harry Potter books are pretty good, yeah, there's a lot before that. My daughter does not want to have children, which makes me very disappointed in her. What can I do? Well, you can get a life. Honestly, if you wanted more kids, you should have had them yourself. End of story. I'm proud of your daughter for not living her life for you. Having children is one of the most monumental decisions of someone's life. 3 cheers to the adults who opt out, for whatever reason, of having children. Good for them for thinking for themselves. Get a hobby, adopt a dog, look in the mirror and realize your daughter is most likely disappointed in you. Why do you care that your daughter's having kids? Like, your daughter's gonna be with the kids. Yeah, sure, you'll be able to see them every once in a while, but just get a dog or something. Yeah, if you want something to be like really obedient and with you all the time and love you, get a dog and care for it a lot. Why do you need your daughter to have another kid? What? Twitter says, the only thing we want going viral is this tweet. Hashtag wear a mask. Well, my body, my choice. Haha. Yeah, that's like saying my car, my choice, then going 100 miles per hour in a school zone and killing all the kids. I don't think it should be your choice. I see Bojo still getting serious grief from the lefties. I'd happily join them if you can prove to me that Boris Johnson defied or rejected the medical advice and guidance given to him, and that he acted differently. In your own time, hashtag COVID briefing, hashtag COVID-19. Bro, he shook hands with COVID patients in hospital. Then he got COVID. I don't think you're supposed to go near people with COVID, never mind shake hands with them. Ugh, frozen moose screwers. Your bacon is ham and not even that good, and curling is boring. Haha. Yeah, well, our healthcare is free. We don't have $50,000 student loans at age 18. Medicine is free for youth under 25. Marijuana is legal. Abortions are free. Our drinking age is 19. Your president is a racist orange Cheeto, and your police kill black people for sport. Sit this one out, love. I don't really know anything about Canada because most of the news is just the United States because you guys are the loudest, but apparently Canada does have the same issues with their police, and it's probably the same in most countries. There is a problem. After 2.5 hours on the phone with Netgear support, please give us further comments and or improvement suggestions. Okay, sure. The agent that helped me was fantastic, helpful, quick, and very apologetic. This excellent agent, however, was massively overshadowed by the horrendous experience given by your support network. I waited on hold for over an hour just to get an RMA request approved. This dreadful system seems purposely concocted to dissuade customers from holding your warranty policy accountable. Your 1-year warranty is a total sham, as the warranty extends only to hardware problems. This would normally be accurate, except determining a hardware problem requires an expert that isn't free after the first 90 days. After explaining my original issue and refusing to pay for support services that weren't needed, I was given a complimentary support ticket and placed on hold for another hour. After finally answering the phone, the agent was great. Her only issues arose, once again, from your appalling support structure. She needed managerial approval for several things, including approval to give me a new router. I originally believed she needed permission to upgrade my hardware since it seemed I didn't have stock of my current router. This was not the case. She needed approval to give me the exact same router I already owned since your stock of used models was depleted. This is some of the worst customer support I have ever seen, and it is only because of your agent's polite, quick, apologetic service that I don't immediately give 1-star review on all fronts. I work in IT and can no longer recommend your products to any of my clients that may need additional support at any stage in your device's lifespan. Is it like a thing that's required for a communications company to have really, really bad communication and support? I feel like every single internet company, phone company, it just has like the worst tech support. Like you call them, you're like, oh, I need it fixed. They'll put you on hold for like a day. You're like, bro, I need it fixed now. I'll keep observing Columbus Day, thanks. What do you do to observe Columbus Day? Get lost in a grocery store looking for spices? With 2 adopted children from Haiti, it is going to be interesting to watch the Democrats try to smear Amy Coney Barrett as racist. Okay? Jenny, not only are those not Amy Coney Barrett's Haitian children, that isn't even Amy Coney Barrett. That's her sister, Carrie. I think you should probably check who you post before you post it, you know? Just a warning. Lol, science is the answer? How ironic, considering this is a flat-out lie. How many times has science been proven false? Okay, a man sits, holding a device that is accumulation of uncountable hours of scientific research, and uses it to tell the rest of the world that science is a lie. Nathan sat there using his stone tablet to tweet something out. That's what he's doing. I doubt any gay people have been in the military. Okay. Well, this guy replies, hi, I'm going to clear that up. I'm a Marine Corps veteran. I served 8 years in 2 theaters of war. I served with every race, creed, and sexual orientation. Some of the best warriors I had the privilege to fight with were gayer than San Francisco during Pride Month. I guarantee those guys would slap you up and down the street till you screamed, thank you sir, may I have another? And don't get this twisted, I am a good old-fashioned Southern conservative Christian from the great state of South Carolina, and I don't go out for that. However, I don't hate them for living their life. After all, that's what we're fighting for, and I certainly won't have you mitigating their service just because you're insecure about that time your uncle stuck his finger through the toilet paper and you secretly liked it a little too much. So sit down and shut up. How can that dude sit there confidently say, oh, I don't think there's any gay people in the army? Like, have you been in the army? There's probably some gay people, you know, that just maybe. So this was on a post about a girl beating anorexia. I don't get why people post this. You post a failure of a human who got morbidly obese getting less obese? Can't see how this makes people smile. Please explain. Would you be happy if a person quit smoking, stopped using drugs, gained weight after suffering from anorexia, got their depression under control, or made any other life change putting them in their way of becoming healthier and resulting them in being happier and healthier than before? Do you only value people who have been perfect from the beginning and judge them forever for their faults, even when they are making enormous progress towards fixing those faults? If so, take a good long look in the mirror and realize that if everyone judged you like you judge others, you'd be the loneliest man on the planet. God, they just killed that dude, and rightly so. Like, why? Why do you care if someone else is doing good? Like, just be happy for them. Like, gee, it's not that hard. Did you know that swimming with dolphins is super dangerous because they will try and get really close with you and will drown you in the process? It's generally not true. Tens of thousands of people have fairly close, within legal boundaries, interactions with wild dolphins every year, and there are only a handful of reported incidents. I have swum with wild dolphins off of the coast of Zanzibar. No interspecies stuff was attempted, not even a little flirting, just a wonderful and special experience. Yeah, well, they probably have standards. Dude, he was with dolphins, he just like flattened him. Wow, you made it all the way to the end. Do you know what that means? It means you can click another one if you want, or you don't have to, but you can, and you can subscribe if you're not already subscribed. You can like and comment, you can do all of that. You don't have to, you just can. You have the option to. Thanks.